for sure, we have already started this journey a long time ago, like 5 to 6 years ago, when actually the NDC standard has been started to be implemented in the ecosystem and on our side, of course. This was really the beginning of a technical revolution, which has opened up a lot of potentialities from an offer perspective first, and it started on our side to enable us to create this offer management tooling that we have built over the last few years. And so now we are at a level of, let's say, capabilities, which is allowing us to propose, for example, a wide range of price points that were not at all possible to be offered in a traditional EDIFACT world. So it's allowing us to give to push to the markets many other pricing options. Today, almost half of what we are booking on NDC, for example, is already priced thanks to this new continuous pricing capability. That's one really key driver. We are already creating what we call bundles, the association of an air ticket fare plus some options that are bundled in a way which is easier to sell. We do that with seats, we do that with baggages, and we will do that for the next future with aviation fuel options, with Wi-Fi, with lounges access. I mean, this is the way forward. But today we are at that level where we have a lot of continuous pricing available and few bundles. And as I told you, in a few years, we will have more and more bundles, more and more sophisticated, more and more dynamic and personalized. Of course, they are strongly involved. I mean, it's even more than that. I mean, it's such a big thing, such a big move, that if they are not strongly involved and strongly pushing, it will take 20 years instead of 7 to 10. So, I mean, it's absolutely determining. They are very involved. They are there because sometimes, there are some trade-offs that are not natural within, for example, your commercial departments or your commercial arena. Some revenue management guys, they want to have their products sold everywhere. So the sellers, of course, sometimes upfront, they prefer that we sell things that we are used to sell. It's much easier. So all that imposes a lot of strong management drive. So it must come from the top. And you can see on the market, the airlines that are ahead are really pushing from the top. On the customer side, really the simple fact that we are proposing many other pricing options is a clear direct benefit. On some other levels, we can observe, for example, we had a lot of resistance from some travel, let's say traditional travel agency world. But when you look at it more specifically, once they are used to, let's say, the NDC technology, the new internet interfaces, actually they find it easier. And for example, when it's even about the more complex servicing actions like rebooking, refund, in the previous world, it was a lot of calculation, quite sophisticated. Now it's much more automatized, and it's actually easier. So even on the travel agency side, things are getting easier than they were. Clearly, don't underestimate the change aspect of this. This is not only about you, this is about your ecosystem. They have to understand what you are doing. You have to listen to them and to their needs or constraints. Even if you can't solve every problem, you have to listen to it, because otherwise you will lose time by just, be beside the key expectations. So listen to the market and take your time to do that. And second, as I told you, this is a compact story. It's not like a sequence of offer first, then order. Of course, in terms of timing, things will be sequenced, but in terms of understanding of what we do and consistency for the customers at the end of the day, you have to keep it very global.